These songs all have the do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, or something very close to it. That one does, Friend of the Devil. Da, 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 do. Then America, ti, la, sol, fa. Then re, da, da, da. All these bass lines, so many bass lines. Oh, this one. You know, you sit and wonder why, babe. Do, ti, la, we're in minor. La, sol, si, whatever the half step is in solfege in minor. Bum, 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 bum. What we're doing here is we're going down in the bass. And so the intention today is to kind of give you another tool in your musical tool belt that can take an idea as innocuous as this, as simple as this. Something as in popular music, that do, ti, la, sol. La, ti, do. Countless mega hits have been written with this bass movement. So let's talk about it really quick. So key of C major. Let's just stay right there. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's what we're focused on. The major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Natural C, that leading tone. And so let's take a tune. And the reason I didn't sing all that stuff in the beginning is because I don't want this video to get copywritten, flagged or whatever, so that this can live on YouTube. But let's take a song like Don't Think Twice, It's Alright by Dylan. So we're going do, ti, la, right? It ain't no use sit and wonder why, babe, right? There, I'm just going C to G to A minor. But the bass line that I'm doing is C to B to A. So C major, G over B really, then an A minor chord. Then he goes to this fourth scale degree F, back to 1, to 5. And why I want to highlight this is because there are countless songs written with this idea in mind. From the stuff you heard in the beginning to the Beatles tunes. I read the news today. And even there, in the next part in that song, he goes scale degree 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6. Skips the 5, 4, 3, 2. It also sounds to me like "Can't Help Falling in Love with You" by Elvis. I don't know that one offhand. Can't help falling in love. Anyways, I didn't work that one up, but it's countless. The idea is that there's countless versions of this very chord progression all over popular folk music, all over pop music. And let me show you an easy way to kind of get this into your fingers. This is kind of walking bass 101. So we go from C major. So then I'm just going to drop this third finger down 1 half step to B. That chord out of context kind of sounds muddy. We have a B, D, G, a C, and an E. B, D, G, C, E. It's kind of like a suspended chord, but the intention of that B note is to pass to the next note, which is an A natural, to get to that A minor. I guess I'm going to America. So C, I guess I'll be on a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then grab your pinky to grab this G note. Again, we're thinking of this all as C major, but we're just walking the bass. Dun, 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 da, dee, da, dum. Our arrival is this F natural chord. So you could almost think of it as a C. It's not a dominant chord because we don't play any B flats. Right? We go C natural, B natural, A minor, G to F. But if we wanted to add that B flat, which is another option, that B natural, you can hear that movement. All I'm doing is just fitting in chords for this bass movement. So really you can write any kind of bass line that you really want. You just have to fit the chords to it. Right? So there's key of C, do, ti, la, sol, fa. Do, ti, la, sol, fa. You can just stay there and sing a song about windows. I've got some windows open and I've got some windows open in my little log cabin on the hill. I mean, I'm not saying that's very good. All I'm saying is that shooting from the hip of writing to a chord progression like this is fun. Another tune that comes to mind is Piano Man by Billy Joel. That's do, ti, la, all key of G, so G, and then D over F sharp, this F sharp right here, E minor. Then again, he's landing on that fa, on the 4th scale degree chord. C, which is C major here. C, then to 5. So all this bass movement, do, ti, la. And then you can kind of choose to where you want to go after that. Another example, and a video that I did maybe a few weeks ago, is I Got a Name by Jim Croce. Same thing, do, ti, la, this movement. First chord, 1 chord, then 5 chord over its third, which is that leading tone. In key of E, that leading tone is D sharp. It wants to go back to E natural. So here, I got a name. Right, do, ti, la, to that 6th scale degree in the key of E. Then again to the fa, to the 4th scale degree chord in E, which is A, and then to the 5 chord. He does a lot of secondary dominance, which I get into in that other video, but suffice to say that this movement, in any key that you want it to be in, is the basis of countless pop songs. And in something, you're asking me, he's just going right down that bum, 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 bum. So the Beatles do this ad nauseum, it's kind of, I would say, one of their trademarks. As far as writing songs, another tune that comes to mind is oh, but they fit in a flat 7 scale degree in there. Sorry, I'm butchering it. In my life, that's what it's called. I had a day in the life in my mind. But they do it here too. Do, ti, la. And then he does a flat 7, which I'll get into in another video. But this flat 7 chord, this G, in this case a G6 chord. There are places, dum, da, dee, da, 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 dum, da, da. So, do, ti, la, flat 7, 4 chord, again, it goes to that 4 chord, minor 4, back to 1. So, mess around with this at your leisure as you're sitting writing songs, if you're strapped for ideas or you're curious of what can I do in a particular part. Say, for instance, you have an easy chord progression. Just 1 to 4, 1 to 4. Try to mess around with them. It's very folky. It's just an easy way to put more colors and more options in your songwriting toolkit. So I hope this video made some sense. Basically, everything in a nutshell that I just talked about is pop music and pop folk music is highly diatonic, means that it stays in the same key, and a lot of it, some of your favorite songs, some of my favorite songs that have ever been written are highly based on this do, ti, la, then 4th scale degree, then 5th scale degree. And some of them, especially the Beatles, I'm also thinking of Hey Jude. That flat 7, a lot of cool things in the Beatles. Basically, if you want a music theory masterclass, just analyze a bunch of the Beatles tunes from different eras. Analyze all of Sgt. Pepper's and all of Abbey Road. But even their earlier stuff, I Want to Hold Your Hand, that early Beatles vibe still has some gnarly, beautiful music theory little pockets in there. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you're stuck, just go do, ti, la, do, ti, la. Maybe the 4 chord, maybe the minor 4 chord. Oh, one last one. I think Bohemian Rhapsody does it too. It's in B flat. Totally. Bohemian Rhapsody. Might not be perfect, but it seems like he goes back to the 4 chord there. I don't know that song off the top of my head. But Bohemian Rhapsody does it. There's just countless tunes that do this. Do to Ti to La, then the major 4 chord. So when you're stuck, if you're looking for ideas, or you just want more tools in your tool belt while you're playing songs, mess around with that movement. Do, Ti, my man John Hartford. Someday, my baby, when I am a man, others taught me the best that they can. Sell me a suit and cut off my hair and send me to work in tall buildings. See you next time. Keep writing. See you next time.